Here is a little video on how to use Excel. I uploaded some data to this spreadsheet. I call this time and this distance. And let's say that I want to plot distance versus time. So the first of the two columns will always be your x-axis. The second will be your y-axis. So I'm going to highlight this. Then I'll go to Insert and select this scatter plot, and I don't want any lines connecting them, so I just want the lines. So here's my plot. Then I'll click on one of the data points, right click, and say Add Trend Line. And there's various options on the right here now. There is an exponential, and you notice that there is nothing plotted on here. The linear actually gives you some, a linear plot. Logarithmic actually gives you something. Polynomial, so you can select any of these, but I want to use the linear plot for this. And down here on the bottom, I'm also going to say display equation on the chart, because the equation might give us something interesting like the slope. So here is one plot. Now let's say that I want to square the distance. I will hit the equal sign, then I can click on this data point here, which brings up the B2, and I want to square that. So caret 2, hit enter, then I will select this and drag it down, and the same equation will be carried on to all the rest of the data points. So let's say that I want to plot the distance squared versus time. So I have to select only the columns that I'm interested in. I go back to Insert, Scatter, choose this plot, and then I click again on the data point, right click on it, Add Trend Line, and you see that the linear doesn't give me a very good fit here. How about we go with a polynomial, and that looks a lot better. And then I say also display equation on the chart, and I'm done with this. Let's do one more. So for square root, I will have to say that equals, so I have to enter the equal sign, and then for square root, the command is sqrt, parenthesis, and then I want to square root the distance, and hit enter, select it, drag it, then I want to plot that. Oops, I didn't do that right. So I just want to select this column. I hit Control and select that. Go back to Insert, Scatter, and click on one point here, right click, Add Trend Line, and linear doesn't look right. Log, polynomial, let's go with a polynomial again. Display equation, and we're done.